Hi, this is Rick from Wild Birds Unlimited, here to talk about binoculars for birding. So the magnification is a matter of the higher the number, the more the binocular magnifies. The lower the number, the wider the field of view of the binocular. The other number, in this case the 42, which other binoculars will be 32 or 25 or even 50, that is a question of how much light the binocular lets in. That's given as a number usually by 8 by 42 or 8 times 42 or 8 times 30 or 10 times 30. This particular pair happens to be a 10 by 28. That means they are a 10 power magnification and a 28 millimeter front lens. Generally speaking, like if you're buying the binocular as a gift or something like that, we usually steer people toward 8 power just because it's a kind of a better all-around size for most people if they don't have a particular preference. 10 power binoculars give you a little bit more magnification at the expense of maybe being a little bit more sensitive to vibration. So if you're kind of a shaky person or that kind of thing, an 8 power is a little bit more forgiving and that sort of thing. A couple other issues that you want to look at for a birding binocular is how close binoculars focus. If you have a binocular that won't focus down to at least 10 feet, you'll get to a point where a bird will be quite close to you and you have to actually step backward in order to be able to see it in your binocular. And you don't want to have to do that. Most of the time, if you can find a binocular that's anywhere from 5 to 8 feet in terms of its close focus, that's a really good binocular for birding. Adjusting binoculars to fit your face, you just twist them like this. You want to make sure the spacing meets your eyes. You focus binoculars, usually with a knob right in the center. There's what's called the diopter adjustment that's sort of a secondary focus for each side. Usually you adjust that one time. Using binoculars with glasses, one of the things you want to think about is what's called eye relief. And it's usually given as a number of usually 11 millimeters or something like that. A longer eye relief allows people with glasses to use the binocular. So you want to make sure that your binoculars are usable with people for people with glasses if you wear glasses. It doesn't seem like it's a big deal if you don't wear glasses, but it's something to think about is realize if you ever put sunglasses on, you're now a glasses wearer. So it's worth it to keep eye relief in mind even when it's not necessarily going to be an issue for you. Other things to consider just on the subject of glasses. Most binoculars have an adjustable eye cup. The idea of the adjustable eye cup is if you're using it without glasses, you use the eye cups pulled out. If you're using them with glasses, you bring the eye cups in. The idea is when you're putting it against your glasses, it spaces the binocular just right from your eyes. If you're not wearing glasses, of course, the extra eye cup darkens it and gives you a little better image. Binoculars make a fabulous gift because for anyone that's into bird or birding or even just has a bird feeder, because it really opens up the possibilities of what you can see. One of the things that I noticed when I first got a really good pair of binoculars is that previously I knew that squirrels had whiskers. When I got my binoculars, I realized squirrels have whiskers and eyelashes all over their face. It was remarkable how much you see, how much the extra detail you see, even in a bird or an animal like a squirrel that you often think of as being a pest. That they're fascinating to look at. In closing, one thing that's kind of a given in most binoculars is you kind of get what you pay for. It is worth it to get as good a binocular as you possibly can, just because these are not something that goes obsolete like a new phone or a new camera or something like that where it becomes obsolete quickly. They're a lifetime investment. So getting a good quality binocular really makes a difference. So I generally recommend that you get something as good as you can in your price range because you'll really be happy that you did over the course of a long, long time. So this is Rick from Wild Birds Unlimited saying thank you for watching.